Hey, this is going to be an in-depth guide to Flawlessing Shogun in order to unlock Drifter, because all the guides I've seen don't go into as much detail as I'd like. So I'll be explaining things that other guides don't, like how to deal with Shogun's ult. I'll also go over how to beat Shogun on Drifter after you've obtained it. Okay, let's go. Before we get into his moves, let's go over some general advice. The current best memento for Flawlessing Shogun is Berserker. It has Berserk, which gives great damage with no downside if we're attempting to flawless, and Rush Hour, which further increases damage. The temp health from Rush Hour also makes Berserker the best memento for just beating Shogun. Note that even though Rush Hour drains our health, it won't prevent us from getting flawless, because only damage dealt by Shogun himself will stop us from flawlessing. Additionally, grab the Darksteel Cleaver, which gives ridiculous amounts of damage. Enough to even two-shot the Nautilodon Officiant. If you're trying to beat Shogun for the first time, I recommend coming here on the map and practicing on the Shogun there. It's weaker and doesn't have every move the actual Shogun does, but it'll allow you to practice the Shogun without needing to die and go to the depths after every attempt. Just grab the teleport spot in the church, right here, and after every kill, or death, server hop and use a teleport to get back and practice some more. If you're tight on money, just grab these talents, skip the rest, and power up to level 5 before starting the fight. If you're attempting to just beat Shogun, grab all 4 of the known Etrus flasks at these locations, which you'll use when 50% or lower to heal. Just calmly dodge away from him and heal when out of his range. Also, make sure your armor is at full durability before fights by repairing it at a blacksmith. The easiest to access blacksmith is the one at Fort Merit. Just select the spawn and walk outside. When starting the fight, pop Rush Hour, Berserk, and Taunt when in range. Leave Berserk off if just trying to beat him, and then lock in. Normal moves, meaning the Shogun doesn't glow in any colors, can be dealt with by blocking, parrying, or dodging. Although parrying is recommended. For Shogun's first move, the single swipe, parry around this frame. Shogun's other normal move is a slow kick, which you parry around here, and a slow swipe comes afterwards, parried around here. You can get a hit between the two attacks as well, so don't miss out. Red means dodge. If you attempt to parry, you'll get block broken. Make sure that all of your dodges are also roll cancels, or they'll take too long and end with you getting hit. When Shogun starts his attack by glowing red, he is going to do 2 red spins. Dodge around here and here. Now, our first combo move. Shogun will start with a normal attack on our left side, the only normal attack that starts on the left side. Then he will do a red attack and 2 fast normals afterwards. Parry here, dodge here, and then parry here and here. Remember that this is the only attack Shogun starts with a normal on our left side. That is how you tell this attack apart from the normal ones. Green means parry. The only green attack is a double green. Even though the second attack doesn't glow green, it's still a green attack. When dealing with this move, walk backwards so the Shogun doesn't end up behind you. Then parry here and here. Blue means crouch. If it's a little awkward to press the control key to crouch, you can rebind your crouch to shift, like I did, and rebind shift lock to control. You can also block this move if you find it too hard to crouch, but do note that this isn't a good idea for every class. To build good muscle memory, I recommend just crouching. The timing, at least, is simple enough. Just crouch as soon as you can. In addition, be careful to stand up after the sword passes over your head, and to wait a split second before M1ing, because M1ing while crouched results in an uppercut, which is slower and could result in getting hit by Shogun's next move. White means jump. Shogun's only white attack combos a white attack into 2 normals, then a final white. The stomp is pretty fast, so you'll likely get hit by this a lot. Jump around here, parry here, and here, then jump around here. After the last jump, aerial attack on the way down to get your hit in. Finally, the ult. 2 normals, pause, 2 fast reds, long pause, 4 greens. Parry here and here, dodge here and here, wait, then parry here, 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 and here. If you're only trying to beat him, don't panic when he ults, and if you get hit by the first 4 attacks, just do your best to parry the 4 greens, which are pretty easy to sight read and will negate around half of the damage. It takes quite a while to get used to the ult because he only starts using it after going under 50%. So if you get lucky, you might be able to just get a run where he doesn't use the ult at all. But you should still practice it just in case you need it. After Flawlessing Shogun or any other progression boss, I did it, bro. I did it with his what's it called? His ult. He ulted at 2. You'll gain access to the Drifter memento, which removes your ability to parry and makes you very squishy in exchange for iframe dodges instead, called drifts, making him extremely different from any other memento. You might think that after Flawlessing Shogun, you'll be able to beat him again on Drifter easily, but it's honestly not even the same fight at all. Each drift will send you in the direction you're holding, which when combined with your pitiful range, means you now need to think about your spacing as well. You also deal very little damage with Drifter, and so need to work a lot harder to beat Shogun. So, what can we do about that? Prep work. Grab all your flasks, get to power 5, and grab these talents for extra damage. For spacing, drifting too close means he might attack in a different direction than where you're at, messing up your drift timing, and drifting too far means accidentally missing M1s. I try to alternate between forwards and backwards drifts to maintain distance. For our damage, there are even a couple spots we can eke out some extra hits because we swing faster with Purple Cloud than we do with the Darksteel Cleaver. These are all rather risky to go for, and they're not necessary to beat Shogun, but you'll likely want to learn these eventually to speed up your Shogun kills, because trust me, you are going to wipe to Regent a lot, and these risky variants will help you get back to Regent faster. For the first of these, on the normal red combo, you can get 3 extra hits in. You should already know the timings of all the normals, but the timings on the red moves are later than usual, because drifts come out faster than rolls. It'll take some getting used to, but drifting red moves instead of rolling them pushes the timing back a tad. Do also note that while drifting reds works, drifting blues and whites doesn't. For the double red, roll the first, M1, and then drift the second. For the double green, make sure to keep your drifts as tight to Shogun's body as possible, or it's easy for him to move too far away for you to hit. On the white combo, you can get in 2 extra M1s, both coming from Shogun's white attacks. Finally, the ult is, well, beyond my pay grade. Oh, that went great, bro. You can drift all 8 of the hits if you like, but it will be more natural to roll the reds if you've already learned the normal timings. You should be able to sneak in 3 extra M1s during the ult, but honestly, it's not worth it. And really quickly, here are the rest of Shogun's moves, and how to deal with them if you don't want to learn the risky strats. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, and you can roll cancel it. Oh my gosh. And bam. Hopefully you've been Shogun on Drifter now. And good luck with Dravik. You're going to need it.